Good morning, y'all. Happy birthday. It's finally June. My birthday is 16 days away. I'm so excited to be 25 again for like the 11th time. But it is what it is. Anyways, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and take a moment to be vulnerable. Because last night, like, I had a breakdown, and not because things are like going wrong, but because I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing damn good for myself to be in Las Vegas by myself. And it's like to not have like a support system. So I kind of broke down yesterday, and the thing is, like, I don't even need a support system, but the relationship. Okay, I think what it was, what made me break down was just something great happening for me, like at work. Something, and you know what? It seems like every day just it gets better and better. I definitely have my days where I struggle. I definitely have my days where I do not feel whole. Let me take my glasses off. I have days where I just don't feel very whole, but even with them days, y'all, I just keep pushing. I feel like I don't have time to be lazy. I don't have time to sit around. I don't have time for like any of that stuff. So for me, like, I just keep pushing because I know I'm all my kids got. My son's dad has never been in his life. My son is 18 years old. My son has never met his dad. My son has never talked to him. Well, maybe he talked to him maybe twice. His dad was around until he was 1 year old, and he left. I was okay with it because he was very abusive. And even like a few years after he had left, he would try to come around a little bit, but it was always like, okay, well, Taylor, what are you doing? What you got going on? Who's the man in your life? And I had to like cut that off. That was my point where it was like, I don't want to deal with you. I'm over you. I can't deal with you. If it's never going to be about our child, I don't ever want to deal with you. And that's just been what it was. Like, so he ain't never been around. Don't talk to him. Nothing. Never seen nothing. None of his accomplishments. Nothing like that. But, and I'm not telling y'all any of this because I do not want like a pity party. I'm not looking for a pity party. I'm just being open with y'all. But to go from that, and my daughter's dad is like around when he wants to be. And even my daughter is at a point where her dad actually does reach out. He'll reach out. But my daughter is at a point where she's like, no, like, I don't want to deal with him. Like, we literally live like 10 minutes away from him, and he was more focused on his own house. Like, and I'm okay with you coming to get her and taking her so she could be a part of your family, your wife, I'm not one of those moms that's like, oh, I'm gonna use my kids as leverage, or I'm gonna use my kids as a pawn. Hell no. You want these kids? Take them. Absolutely. And I'm just not like that. I would never stop any man from being in his child's life. That's not cool, and I don't roll like that. Anyways, fast forward. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of backstory of how I've been busting my butt. Just let my kids see me bust my butt. And mind you, I am very like, I communicate with my kids all the time. Like, my kids will know anything that's going on before anybody else do. Like, and it could be like adult things going on, but I'm just that person to feel like, let them know. My daughter's about to be 14 and she acts like she's 45. My son is 18. There's absolutely no reason why I can't sit and have an adult conversation with them. My daughter is in all honors classes, and she has been since the 6th grade. She's been about to be in 9th grade. She has always been top of the line in her class. And I'm only saying that to say, her comprehension skills are top tier. Like her comprehension skills, like, she is there. So there's never a reason like that I can't communicate with them. So even with like adult situations, now if it has something to do with a bill, no, I don't feel like I need to communicate that to y'all, because what you gonna contribute? Absolutely nothing. But I say all that to say, like, I try to do things differently than the way I was raised. My mom, and even still till now, like, my mom is not there. My dad is not there. The only person, if anybody on here knows me, y'all know, like, my stepdad was my heart. My stepdad was my world. My stepdad I was like his baby. But my stepdad did pass in 2019. He did pass. So I, like, no longer have him. And if I get emotional in this, y'all, I'm so sorry. But it just be so many things that, like, I accomplished in my life. And I'm not trying to run to the internet to tell, like, I don't mind being vulnerable and open with y'all, but I just be at a point like, why don't my mom care? Why don't my dad care? Like, my real biological dad. Whenever I talk to my dad, he wants to talk about my little sister. I do have a little sister. She's like 16 on my dad's side. And he wants to talk about my little sister. And I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't. I've met her once, and that's when my son was like 3, maybe 4. I've met baby girl one time. He does not take the initiative to come around. He don't take the initiative to do nothing, but he is in his life. And then he actually told me, like, well, I have a chance to start over with your sister now. Mind you, my name is Taylor. My little sister name is Layla. or Kayla, or something like that. And it's just like, are you just trying to rewrite me? Nigga. But it is what it is. Like, honestly, with my dad, I've always canceled his ass out. I've never even understood what my mom got with that man. But it is what it is, and I'm not gonna judge her choices. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna judge her choices, because if she wasn't with him, I wouldn't be here. But my only thing is, I could never make a difference. Like, I think I'm saying that to say, like, I could never make a difference in my kids. Like, I'm always gonna love my kids equally. And I damn sure don't have a fucking favorite. Do one get on my nerves more than the other? Absolutely. But there's not gonna be a difference in my fucking children at all. These are both of y'all. Y'all are my babies. There's not gonna be a difference. And it's like, both of my parents do that. My mom finds that favorite child, and I think at this point, none of her kids are her favorite kids, because everybody sees my mom's manipulation ways. But to have a mom, like, I've never even heard my mom tell me, I am an open moment. I'm about to be 36 years old, y'all. I cannot tell you the last time my mom said, Taylor, I love you. I've had a lot of little accomplishments. Even I've been in CNA. I'm not gonna say it. I was talking to her about nursing, because I wanted to go and get my RN before I had my back injury. There was just so many things that I did in my life. My cosmetology, I was never supported. Never supported. I don't even remember a Taylor, I am so proud of you. And like, I've been thinking about this, because like, even when my son graduated, like, y'all, I cried damn near the whole ceremony. Like, the little videos and stuff that y'all see on here are just moments, like, either before or after I done wiped my eyes. I cried the entire ceremony. Like, that was such a beautiful moment. And I am so happy, like, my baby did it. Because, like, I tell him, you know how hard it is for a young black man to finish school? So, I'm not trying to get emotional, y'all, I'm sorry. But that just to let y'all know, like, when I see my baby cross that stage, well, hell, fuck that. When the day came, I was like, oh my goodness, y'all. I'm like, this is really happening. My baby is graduating high school. Like, there's so many young black men that, and I'm never going against because the world is crazy. I'm not talking about any parenting. I'm not even talking about any young men, but especially from where I know, there's so many young black men that grew up like poor, just unwealthy, didn't have the things that they need to have to like keep going in life. And they will turn to the streets because it's like school is not important. School is not important to them. Like, what's important is getting money because they see their mom, they see their family struggling. Like, even through all my struggles and everything, I've been able to talk to my son, keep him level-headed. Like, listen, don't you worry about me. It was even a point, like, here recently, he was like, Mom, I'm finna work. I'm not gonna hold you. I was all for it. I'm like, yeah, you need a job, brother, man. But then I had to think about it. I took a step back and was like, no. Literally, you have like maybe a few weeks, a month, maybe a month left of school. I was like, no, don't work, because as a young black man, you're gonna see that money coming in and then you're gonna be like, no, this is important. Forget school. And I did not want that for him. I'm like, you are right here at the end. Don't worry about what I got going on. I got it. You just continue to go to school. So in any type of way possible, like, I try to support my kids. I try to push my kids. Like, oh, my kids, #1 fan. #1. So to have a freaking mom that's not that, like, and don't get me, like, my dad will tell me he loves me all the time. Do he mean it? No. I don't care what he say. He doesn't mean it. But to have a mom that don't even tell you she love you. And this has been years. Like, this is not just now. This has been years. And then y'all look at me like, why do I cut my family off? Like, that's why. So she'll text me. I won't reply. Because it's never, hey, how are you doing? Hey, how's everything going? Wait, how are my grandkids? How is school going for them? It's never any of that. She doesn't care. It's literally, you got some money? You got some money I could borrow? You got some money? You got some money? That's it. Literally, all about money. You're not worried about nothing. Like, nothing. Like, I know she asks me for money, like, all the time. I'm gonna be real. I just ignore the messages. Because what I do know for a fact, she does the same thing to my brother. And mind you, I lived over there with my mom. I literally see her going through her phone, trying to find people she could borrow money from. And I tell her, you need a job. You need a freaking job. Well, I don't want to get no job because it'll mess up my Social Security. So, obviously, Social Security is not enough. Hell, one job out here for people is not enough. You can't become another dependent on someone who's really out here trying. You have to get up and try yourself. Like, and I would tell her, I'm gonna fill out an application just on your behalf. Excuse me. She'd be like, I don't care, I'm not gonna go. At that point, I was tired. I'm tired of trying with her. I am over at this. I don't even know if I blocked her yet. I do know I blocked my dad. But I do know she's next. I have been on a blocking rant. So if anybody see this video, y'all have reached out to me and I have not responded, you're blocked. You're blocked. I don't have time for it no more. I'm done with everybody. If you're not on the same fucking frequency as me, stay away from me. And that's just bottom line. If you ain't out here trying to get money, elevate your life, and that's all it is, because we all fall on hard times. There's times I have to borrow fucking money. I'm not perfect. But what you're not going to do is sit there and feel like you could just calculate sit there, excuse me. Look, I'm so twisted up in my work because I'm pissed. Because how dare you? As a mom, how dare you? How dare you? You can't even get up and go get it. You're sitting up here watching somebody else's pocket, trying to be on somebody else's clock. How dare you? Somebody else's hard-earned money. And you feel like that is just okay? Like, for one, I'm embarrassed. For two, like, it's hurtful to know that my mom ain't even gonna try. And even if you're not going to try, at least be a likable enough person, because I'm sorry, everybody knows you sit up and you talk about them. You got friends you sit up and you talk about, you make jokes about, and they're going through like real life situations. I don't fuck with that. I don't do that. Like, no. So, I'm not trying to go on a rant about that, y'all, because I was really in my feelings about this. Like, why aren't you a mom? You know, why aren't you a mom? And she'll tell you like, oh, she don't care about her kids. She just care about her grandkids. That's not even true. And I wish her grandkids would open their eyes, because they all grown. The ones she like, they're all grown, but she only wants to get close to you if you can provide, if you can give her money. My niece, she just running up my polar niece's school check, and her mom just letting her do it. My sister, y'all want to fly her out to Michigan. Y'all put her on a cheap flight, fly her out to Michigan, and y'all fly her out to Michigan just so she can be online gambling. When I tell y'all this, it's sad. My family is sad. And if I had to pick a side of the family, like, my thing is, I don't want to deal with my immediate. I don't want to deal with my mom and my dad. My sister, I really don't fuck with her either. Like, it just is what it is. I don't even care no more. I don't. I don't. You're sitting over here in a whole abusive relationship, and it's like you don't even know it. You don't even know it. No, like, what? All right. My bad, y'all. That was a text message. But this, I'm just tired. I am tired of the dumb shit. So I'm just at a point, I'm at a space right now. I'm just rebuilding myself and my own family. My own family. Like, I am done with my mom's side of the family and my dad's. Like, I'm done with it. And the crazy thing is, I have cousins on like both sides that are supportive, that are sweet, that are supportive. And the crazy thing is, like, I hope one of those cousins come across this video, because there's just so many things like they don't know. I'm not one of the people who sit on the phone. You could text me, you could email me. I am not a person that's gonna sit on the phone. I don't have time for it, nor do I like doing it. You know, we sitting on here yapping about nothing. You can text me whatever it is you have to say. Like, other than that, I ain't trying to sit on the phone. But I'm tired, y'all. I'm at a point where I'm over it. Because I think I fell into these feelings because it's like, damn, I give my kids so much love, so much support. Like, I'm my kids' biggest fan. I tell them, the sky's the limit, baby. You could do what the hell you want to do. The sky's the limit, and don't you let nobody tell you it's not. You can go as far as you want to go. So for me to like tell my kids that, and I don't have nobody to tell me that. But that's just something I'm grown. That's something I know. Like, the sky's the limit, and I'm trying to take it to the limit. Like, I'm trying to be that, become that girl. Like, that's where I'm headed. But it's like, to not have a support, like, my only support system is my kids. That's all I have. And then, like, my little community that I'm growing with y'all. And I appreciate y'all watching my videos and everything. Like, y'all have been more supportive than my family, which is insane. But I just wanted to come on here and rant, as usual. It's another rant. But I so appreciate y'all, because it does feel like I'm growing a little family. Oh, Lord, I'm crying. It does look like I'm just growing a little family with y'all, and I am so supportive because I'm so appreciative, because I love that, and I appreciate that. Especially not having anybody, not a mate, not a nothing. I just got my kids, and I appreciate y'all for that. So, all in all, Hug your loved ones. Kiss them. Tell them you love them. Tomorrow is not promised. And y'all know what the crazy thing is? I don't go a day without telling my kids I love them. I do not go a day. Every day, every time I leave out the house, every time we get off the phone, every time they leave out, I love you. And it's to the point where they say it first. I love you, Mom. You know it. You already know. Don't you ever leave out of my sight without saying I love you. I don't ever want. Okay, y'all have a good day. And I just wanted to come on here and just give y'all a little rant. I'm gonna have to give an update later because I think this full moon has just gotten me overly emotional. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And let's just keep growing.